Happy Amazon Prime Day. If you're an Amazon Prime customer, here are some great photography deals you can snap up. Hi, my name is Rich Dyson from Edinburgh Photography Workshop, and this is Coffee Break Photography. A couple of times every year, Amazon offers some huge savings, once on Black Friday, which is usually about 10 days, and also what it calls Amazon Prime Day, which is actually 2 days. Well, let's forgive their lack of accuracy in naming conventions because some great deals are available on these two occasions. If you've missed the constant advertising, today, 16th of July 2024 is the first of the 2 Amazon Prime Days. I've been up early to hunt out the best of the deals for photographers, so here we go. Here are my personal favourite deals that you can get on Amazon Prime Day 2024. I've added links for each deal under the video. They are affiliate links, so if you buy through these links, I get a little bit of money to help run the channel. But it doesn't cost you any more than it would if you go directly to the Amazon website. So thank you in advance if you buy through one of these links. I always recommend the first offer to the members of my monthly newsletter because it is such a great deal. To sign up for the newsletter, scan this QR code here. When it comes to image processing, I always recommend the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, which includes Lightroom and Photoshop. At just under £10 a month for both of these professional editing programs, I think it's a great deal. On Amazon Prime Day, you can get the photographer's plan even cheaper. For just £71.99, you can buy a 12-month subscription to the photographer's plan. If you already have an ongoing monthly subscription, you can still take advantage of this by adding the code you receive after buying through Amazon. Your 12 months will start from the end of the month you paid for before you added the code, and then your usual monthly subscription will kick back into action once the annual deal ends. That means you get 2 brilliant photo editing programs for the equivalent of £6 per month. Scan the QR code here and you can thank me later. Next up is a fantastic deal on a mirrorless camera. The Canon R8 is an excellent entry into the full-frame mirrorless camera. It has a 24 megapixel sensor and an autofocus system that can automatically detect people, animals and vehicles. It can shoot 40 frames per second, which is great for budding sports photographers, and all of this in a light 461 gram package. The list price for this camera is usually £1,699, but over the next couple of days, Amazon Prime is selling this camera for just £899. That's 47% off the list price. Snap up that deal using this QR code. Let's lower the price a little, but we aren't going to reduce the level of the bargain. Many people will buy the best camera they can and put nice glass in front of the camera, and then scrimp and save on memory cards. Where your photos are stored can be just as important as the gear you use for shooting. If you're shooting sports or wildlife photography, you need storage that can write quickly on the card. You don't want your buffer to fill up and stop you from taking photos just at the vital moment. And that's where this Amazon Prime deal is going to help you. With a SanDisk 128GB Extreme Pro memory card with a 260MB per second write speed, you'll be shooting many more photos than your current slower card. A professional card of this quality usually sets you back just over £200. However, this Amazon Prime Day, you can reduce that by 44% and get high quality storage for £113 4p. That's a bargain, and available by scanning this QR code here. I hope you're enjoying these Amazon Prime Day deals. I like to put effort into helping my viewers get value from their photography. Why not subscribe to the channel so you can guarantee more of my content will pop into your feed in the future? Click on this button down here to add me. Anyway, back to the bargains. At some stage in your photography journey, you might want to add artificial light with a flashlight. When I tried to start using flash, I went for the cheapest one available, and frankly the amount of light it gave out was just enough to light up the front of the lens, so it would hardly do much to light a subject several feet away. This 76 watt speed light from Neewer is really powerful. It can work with the Neewer wireless Q system, allowing you to shoot off camera. Because of its round shape, you get a much better light distribution with a more natural fall off at the edges. The deal from Amazon also gives you a dome diffuser that beautifully softens the flash's light. This flash is part of my kit and it can also be part of yours, with a Prime Day discount of between 20 and 25% depending on the camera system that you'll mount the flash on. This QR code takes you to the Nikon version, which costs $131.24 instead of the usual $175. The link also has options to choose the Sony or Canon versions as well. When I'm on the move, particularly now that I'm shooting video as well as stills, my hard drive can start to get pretty full. Having a portable solid state disk drive with lots of storage is a godsend. And this 2TB drive from Lexar weighs just 43 grams and is a tiny 4.8mm thick. Using USB 3.2 it can transfer files with a read speed of 2000 megabytes per second and a write speed of 1800 megabytes per second. Over the next 2 Amazon Prime days, this powerful little drive is available with a 25% reduction down to 135 instead of the usual 179. Once again, scan the QR code here to get this bargain storage option. Do you want to give your photography a lift? Then there's no better way than to leap into the world of drone photography. There are many cheap brands around and most are cheap for a reason. If you're buying a drone, you want a brand that you can trust. And the market leader is DJI. Over the next 2 days, the DJI Mini 4K has a 22% reduction, making it £209 instead of the usual £269. The QR code for this one is here. As it weighs in under 250 grams, you can fly it in most places. However, always be a responsible flyer and follow the rules. Before flying, look at the Civil Aviation Authority website in the UK or your local equivalent elsewhere in the world to ensure that you're doing things properly. So, that is my best of the best recommendations for bargains this Amazon Prime Day. If you find something others might be interested in, pop it in the comments below. My name is Rich Dyson from Edinburgh Photography Workshop. This has been an espresso-sized coffee break photography session. See you next time.